Today on Inquirer, power rate hike seen as Malampaya shuts down in February for maintenance. $23.6 billion in investment pledges yielded in President Bongbong Marcos's recent visits to 5 countries, according to Malacanang. Days before implementation, the ICT warns mobile subscribers against SIM card registration-themed phishing emails. And amid travel difficulties during the holiday season, an official from DOTr says increased traffic in Metro Manila due to revenge Christmas parties and reunions. Good evening. The scheduled maintenance shutdown of the Malampaya gas facility in February next year may lead to higher power rates, according to the Department of Energy. To fill us in on the details, here's Denisa Fernandez reporting live. Denisa?
Luzon is assured of a stable power supply during the scheduled 2-week maintenance shutdown of the Malampaya gas facility in February next year, the Department of Energy or DOE said. However, without providing specific estimates, Energy Secretary Rafael Lutilla said the outage of this facility, which supplies about 20% of Luzon's electricity requirement, could lead to higher rates. The Malampaya facility supplies to natural gas-based power generation plants in Batangas, which in turn supply to Meralco. These generation plants, according to Lutilla, will have to switch to alternative fuels, which can be more expensive historically speaking. In a virtual briefing, Lutilla said the maintenance of the Malampaya Deep Water Gas-to-Power project is scheduled for February 4 to 18, 2023. The energy agency said that this is a regular maintenance activity that has been closely coordinated with the DOE and other relevant stakeholders to ensure that the Malampaya facilities and equipment operate in a safe, reliable, and efficient manner to avoid incidents that can potentially impact the continuous supply of gas to the customer power plants. The supply of gas will temporarily stop during this period and will lead the power plants to switch to alternate sources of fuel. The DOE outlined the contingency measures to be implemented to ensure uninterrupted power supply for the duration of the Malampaya gas facility's shutdown. First, designation of must-run plants. A must-run status means that the concerned power plant must supply electricity to the grid under all conditions. Second, close coordination with Meralco, other distribution utilities, and retail electricity suppliers to activate and expand the interruptible load program to help soften the impact whenever supply deficiency and power interruptions are imminent in the grid. Third, the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines will accelerate completion of transmission lines in the Luzon grid and implement a day-ahead announcement of red and yellow alerts. Fourth, encourage large users to do own-use generation. And fifth, pursue an accelerated campaign for energy efficiency and conservation for industrial, commercial, governmental, and residential consumers.
Denisa, this might mean bad news for us Filipinos, especially this will happen as we approach the summer season. Thanks, Denisa. That's Denisa Fernandez reporting live. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s recent visit to 5 countries have yielded $23.6 billion in investment pledges, according to Malacanang, citing the year-end accomplishment report of the Department of Trade and Industry. The Office of the Press Secretary said that these were the President's trips to Indonesia and the United States in September, Singapore in October, and Cambodia and Thailand in November. The OPS added that the DTI Board of Investments and the Philippine Economic Zone Authority had a combined approved investments of 402 billion pesos, which could generate over 54,000 local jobs. According to the Palace, the DTI also reported $17.7 billion worth of exports in services, up by 13.5% from the previous record. The country also recorded $58.3 billion exports in goods, which grew by 4.7%. The Department of Communications and Technology warns mobile subscribers against phishing emails related to SIM card registration, which will start next week. In an advisory, the DICT said that the emails instruct the unsuspecting victims to participate in a pre-registration process, so their e-wallet and mobile payment applications would be reactivated. The DICT advised mobile subscribers not to provide personal information to the senders, nor click on links that may be included in the email messages. Such emails are a form of phishing, which is a fraudulent activity where users are being tricked into providing sensitive information. SIM card registration will begin on December 27. COVID-19 infections are projected to soar to at least 4,000 daily by January 15, as mobility is expected to increase this holiday season, according to the Department of Health. The DOH noted that COVID-19 cases nationally are at a plateau, with 973 average daily cases for the week of December 16 to 22, which is 5% lower than the previous week. In a statement, the DOH said they estimate daily cases in the country to reach 4,114 by January 15 due to increased mobility during the holidays. The agency added that in this scenario, severe and critical admissions are expected to reach 2,252 admissions by mid-January as well. Meanwhile, the Philippines has detected 4 cases of the Omicron subvariant BF.7, which is a BA.5 sublineage. The BF.7 was initially flagged by the researchers due to its potential to be more transmissible than the wild-type BA.5 and immune-evading properties. But available evidence for the subvariant does not show any differences in severity of disease and clinical manifestations compared to the Omicron variant. To avoid COVID-19, the DOH emphasized wearing face masks, isolating when unwell, getting vaccinated and boosted, and maintaining good airflow. More stakeholders have moved forward to oppose President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s plan to allow the importation of refined sugar at the soonest possible time, saying such a move won't pull sugar prices down. The National Federation of Sugarcane Planters and the Sugar said the sugar imports at this time would not depress steep prices of the sweetener, which remain at around 100 pesos per kilogram level. In a statement, NFSP President Enrique Rojas said the imported sugar would not address the present high prices caused by the demand during Christmas season. He also said the average sugar price of 100 pesos is surprising, as the millgate prices have been on a downtrend in the past 2 months. Rojas added it is not the sugarcane farmers who are profiting from what he believes to be artificially inflated retail sugar prices. Meanwhile, the National Federation of Sugar Workers said the government should help domestic producers alleviate the rising cost of fertilizer and fuel instead of resorting to importation. NFSW Secretary General John Milton Lozande said the government should put a price cap on sugar products to prevent a manipulation by unscrupulous traders. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has declared December 26, the day after Christmas, as a special non-working holiday nationwide. Marcos on Thursday issued Proclamation number 115 declaring December 26, 2022 as an additional non-working day, saying this was to give people the full opportunity to celebrate the holiday with their families and loved ones. The President also ordered the Department of Labor and Employment to issue the appropriate circular to implement the proclamation for the private sector. Christmas Day, which will fall on a Sunday, is observed as a regular holiday. Earlier, Malacanang updated the list of regular holidays and special non-working days through Proclamation 90 to allow long weekends in 2023. Under Proclamation 90, January 2, 2023, which will fall on a Monday, will be an additional special non-working day in consideration of the Filipino tradition of visiting relatives and spending time with their families for this occasion. January 1, 2023 is already a regular holiday under Proclamation 90. Amid travel difficulties during the holiday season, an official from the Department of Transportation attributed increased traffic in Metro Manila to revenge Christmas parties and reunions. DOTr Undersecretary Timothy John Batan made a remark on ANC when asked if the commuters were finding it difficult to book a ride because of airport-dedicated Grab units, possibly taking away the travelers' chances. Batan insisted that the demand is everywhere, saying it's the time of revenge Christmas parties and reunions. He noted increased demand in the airport and throughout the metros, saying airport-dedicated Grab units cannot be seen as the reason for difficulty to hail rides. Earlier, the DOTr and Grab Philippines partnered to dedicate at least 200 Grab car units for arriving passengers at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport as an effort to improve land transportation services in the Manila International Airport Authority. Alamin natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Anthony Arceo ng Bandera.
Hello Neil, at hello sa lahat ng kabandera natin all over the universe. Narito ang latest chika for today. Mayroon na ngang nagpapatibok sa puso ng Asia's Next Top Model Cycle 5 winner at Miss Universe Philippines 2021 first runner-up na si Maureen Robelwitz. Nitong December 21, ibinahagi ng dalaga ang isang video na may filter ng larong Cards Against Humanity sa kanyang TikTok account. More of this in 2023. Saad sa card filter na ginamit ni Maureen, pagkatapos ay nag-flip ito at sinabing men. Ngunit tila umamin na ang dalaga na may bago na ngang nagpapasaya sa kanyang puso base sa caption nitong, "I'm just kidding, lol, I already have someone." Isang netizen nga ang nagkomento at sinabing, "Show us the someone, Mau." At sagot naman ni Maureen, "When the time is right." Kaya naman palaisipan sa mga netizens kung ang someone ba na tinutukoy niya ay ang lalaking kasama niya sa Siargao noong November kung saan nakuhaan silang magkatabi at magkayakap sa swing sa tabing dagat. Bukod rito, may ibinahagi rin siya sa kanyang Instagram story kung saan may katabi siyang gwapong lalaki habang abala sa pagpapa-acupuncture. Samantala, noong Hunyo lang nang inanunsyo ni Maureen at Juan Carlos ang kanilang paghihiwalay matapos ang ilang taong pagiging magjowa. Mutual naman ang naging desisyon ng dalawa na mag-break at hindi na nila masyadong dinetalye ang dahilan ng kanilang paghihiwalay. Bagkus, personal growth lang ang sinabi ng dalawa dahil bata pa naman daw sila. Sa ngayon ay abangers ang mga netizens kung kailan ang someone reveal ni Maureen at kung sino nga ba ang mystery guy na nagpapasaya ng kanyang puso. At iyan nga ang latest chika for today. Tutok lang sa bandera para sa mas maiinit na pasabog at chika sa mundo ng showbiz. Maraming salamat, Neil.
Maraming salamat, Anne. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. It's 2 days before Christmas, and with the rising cost of goods, we went around to ask about their plans for Noche Buena and the Medianoche.
Sa ating pag-iikot-ikot dito sa Divisoria, isa ang paulit-ulit na aray ng ating mga kababayan. Mataas daw ang presyo ng mga bilihin. Paano kaya ito makakaapekto sa kanilang Noche Buena at Medianoche?
Kahit maliliit lang na handa, okay na. Yung hindi masyadong madami yung rekado, ganun. Matipid na. Kasi yung sibuyas, napakamahal na din ngayon.
Magbibiko, kaya para lang meron kami may pagsasaluhan.
Tipid po kung ano lang po yung nandyan, ayun na lang po yung pagsasaluhan ng pamilya. Dati po kasi medyo kompleto po kasi mababa po yung mga bilihin. Ngayon po parang medyo makukulangan po kasi dahil sa pandemic, tas tumaas po lahat ng mga paninda.
Kahit na makabili ng kaunti lang, masaya na, basta sama-sama lang.
Yung mga importante lang, yung mga wag na yung sobra-sobra.
Bawas-bawas muna, oo. And then, babawi sa New Year. Babawi sa New Year sa handaan.
Kahit mataas naman, basta importante eh. Kahit di naman marami, kahit konti naman makaraos, kasi tradisyon na rin natin naman yun eh.
Medyo budget na po siya kasi hindi na kagaya dati na mura. Ngayon kasi sobrang mahal na eh. Kahit sibuyas.
Kahit wala ka pong handa, magsama-sama po kayong buong pamilya at magsimba. Magpapasalamat sa Panginoon. Yun na lang po yung pinaka-importante sa ngayon eh. Dahil sa taas na po ng bilihin, masaya na po ako magkasama kami buong pamilya.